You are going to uncover how to generate money on YouTube from day one, no matter how many subscribers you have. You don't need to make the money from ads on your YouTube videos, which requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Instead, you could literally profit from your channel today. You could implement them right now after watching the exact information within this video. To make you guys feel better about this method, here's a channel that I just recently started running with 150 subscribers. And on this channel, I've already made $1,000 I would have not made without this method, and you guys will be discovering it in this video and the exact method that I use. And let's be super conservative. Let's say you make only 20% of this. That's still $200 that you would not be making without this method. And not only will you be generating money a lot earlier than anyone else, but also once you finally do have ads enabled on your channel, you will be making double the income. In fact, in most cases, you actually make more money from this method than from the actual ads. This is part 3 of 4 of a completely free video series where I tell you guys how to 10x your growth on YouTube using AI softwares. In videos 1 and 2, I share crucial insights that are required to understand this video, as well as I share secrets that will supercharge your YouTube channel's growth. It is highly advised you watch those videos first, in which I've linked the entire playlist in the description below for the completely free video series. In video 1, we talked about picking a profitable niche on YouTube, as well as the secret that gets you ahead of 90% of creators. And using that same tip, we're gonna implement in today's video to make money on YouTube from day one. So what you're gonna wanna do first is look at your niche. And in this example, I'm gonna be using scuba diving. Now, if I'm posting scuba diving videos on YouTube and I wanna make money before ads, I'm gonna want something called a high payout partnership. And preferably, I'm gonna want it to be digital, which we'll talk about in a bit. Now remember that high payout partnership, because the last thing you're gonna want is a low payout partnership. Like for example, for my videos, I could easily promote a scuba diving magazine where with each sale, I make a few dollars off a subscription. This will make me money, and the product is a cheap investment for people to buy, thus that means they'll have more sales, but the chances of making massive amounts of money from that is super low. Instead, I could be promoting something like scuba diving equipment, which in some cases costs thousands of dollars for just some equipment, and I would be making hundreds of dollars in commission fees. Now, I know what a lot of you guys might be thinking. Doesn't it make sense to sell a product at a cheaper price because then more people will buy it due to how cheap it is? In actuality, just because the product is 10 times more expensive, it doesn't mean you'll get 10 times less sales. In fact, in some cases, I've seen people went from low payout partnerships to high payout partnerships and have retained nearly the same amount of sales. So they were basically just 10xing the amount of money they were making on their channel by switching to a high payout partnership. And let's say you do everything wrong when it comes to the game of YouTube. You get a couple thousand views there, a couple thousand views there, but in actuality, if you just get a couple sales, you're still making hundreds, even thousands of dollars off YouTube. However, not only are you gonna wanna get a high payout partnership, but you're also gonna wanna try to get a digital one too. The reason for this is because with digital products, it usually takes little to no money to actually make the product, meaning you can get huge commissions, versus with physical real products, you actually have to put in the money to actually make it, so you get less commissions. Like for my example niche, if I sold online courses about scuba diving, apps, ebooks, I can make much more commissions from the sales because they're digital products. So what you're gonna wanna do is go onto sites like Digistore24 or ClickBank and become a high payout partner of one of the many products within their library. And they even have subscriptions too. So if you sell a product to someone, you can make reoccurring income every single month. But once you find 1 to 3 high payout partnership, now within every single video you post, put the links of all your high payout partnerships at the top of the description. And as a bonus, try to mention the product in your video in some type of way, even if it's just a few seconds. And if you're having trouble with this, you can use TubeMagic's AI tools with the exclusive $1 trial in the description. And then you guys can go into TubeMagic's AI script writer, and you can simply ask it to make you an advertisement based on your high payout partnership, and it'll generate you a seamless ad read that you can just plug into your video. With just this simple method, I have generated $1,000 from a 150 subscriber channel, which for all of you guys who don't know, 150 subscribers is barely anything. Imagine if the channel went from 150 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers. How much money would I have made then? What if it went to 100,000 subscribers? A million. Imagine how much money following that same rate I would have made. I want you guys to just really understand how much money that would actually be. And that's before accounting ad revenue once that gets enabled on the channel as well. And now imagine this. Imagine you make that much money, but you have someone else completely running the channel for you, so you don't even have to post the videos, but yet you're still making the money from someone else running the channel for you. This is what I do amongst several channels, and it's a for sure possibility that anyone could potentially do. In the next video, I'm gonna be explaining to you guys the number one secret that people are using to get subscribers for these faceless channels so they can start them off and then eventually have someone completely running them for them as they sit back and just let them run automatically. And now with AI, it's even easier to start these, and I explain it all within the next video of this series. In fact, you're able to use these secrets on a personal channel as well. Any type of channel you're able to use these secrets on, because tons of channels here on YouTube have been using them already. We explained the last crucial secret in this video right here, and if there's nothing there right now, then subscribe. The video will literally be out in a couple of hours. This is the finale to our completely free video series, and I don't think you guys should miss it. So I'll see you guys there.